All right, good evening. It's December 17th, Monday's Zoning Board of Adjustment meeting. Our roll call is Pam Sanderson, President, Justin Miller, and myself, Matt Fowler, and Linda Smith. We will look over the minutes to begin. Has everybody had a chance to look at the minutes? Yes. Are there any changes or motions? No, I'm fine. I'd like to make a motion to approve the minutes. Second. As read. I have a second. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye. 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 Motion passes. The first case tonight, 1810, Casey Purrington. I have to recuse myself. We have one board member who's sick tonight, so therefore we don't have 3 for a quorum. I can vote on the continuance as a matter of bookkeeping.
An administrative decision.
An administrative decision, right. But I can't vote on anything to do with the case. The next...
I would turn that over to Pam to...
Thank you. So done.
Proceed.
It's on video. Are we allowed to ask anything for more information at this point, as they'll be coming back?
No, because you don't have enough to open discussion. Okay. So it'll have to wait till next month.
Yeah, I was even going to ask. Some of these are too tiny for me to see even with my bifocals, so...
However, if you would like to assist the applicant, if you have particular concerns, you can address it to staff that you'd like to see, and I can relay that to them.
Okay. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, if you need more info. Just,
Yeah,
okay.
Send me an email.
Okay, I will send you an email. So at this point, we're faced with a continuance. I think our next date is January. They got it up. And we have that one big one. Is it Mountain View that night scheduled?
Yes, it is.
And I don't think we've got another one. The other one that had been, they made an application, but they wanted continuance. Have they asked for another continuance over on the pond? Was it Genis Pond they were on?
2 months ago.
They never came the one night and wanted a continuance. Is that still on the agenda at all?
Yeah, it was probably about 2 months ago.
Oh, that's right here. That's the next one.
Oh, the other?
They have requested a continuance
That's,
for tonight. They are on board
you've got,
as a duly noticed application. Is that the one you're referring to?
no. We're talking about,
I don't know who it was, but
yeah,
we never,
2 weeks ago. Anyway, they didn't get back to you after they were scheduled and did not show up. So I wasn't sure if there was a continuance there. We gave them a time frame to get paperwork into you. So while I'm looking for a date.
I know exactly what you're talking about now.
So
It was determined that they do not need a variance.
what do we got? January 28th?
yeah.
Yes.
So January 28th is 4th Monday. How do you feel about January 28th?
Good.
It would be second on the agenda, if I am correct.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, the other one was, yes, withdrawn from this board.
Okay, that's the one I'm referring to, is
Mhm.
withdrawn, thank you. I need to show me a reminder. And definitely show me is busy. Thank you. So I would like to offer a continuance to January 28th. Second on the agenda. In order to obtain a vote on this, I would need an administrative vote, so I would ask the chairman to simply vote on the continuation. So I need a motion essentially from you.
From me. Make a motion to continue case 18-10 to January 28th, 2019 at 6:30 p.m.
And I second. And for administrative purposes, Matt, how do you vote?
In favor?
In favor?
In favor?
Thank you.
Rigmarole.
Oh, that was it, dude.
Thank you. And Mr. Chairman, I turn the reins back over to you.
Awesome. Now we would typically move on to case 1811, and I believe we have some paperwork that was filed by the applicant.
Yes.
This is regarding case 1811 for the ZBA. Hi Linda, please accept this email as a request to continue case 1811 until next month. If you require any additional information from us to process this request, please let us know. Thank you so much and have a nice holiday, Monica. So, if there's anybody here for that case, I'd like to make a motion to continue case 1811 to January 28th.
Can we say the name on that one, just so that people in the,
Is
know which case we are
Peter
talking about?
Atkins?
Oh, Akins.
Akins?
Yeah.
Framus Lane.
Okay.
Yep.
So there you have a letter for continuance?
So continue.
So we're going to continue that till January 28th,
Okay.
2019.
All right, thank you.
So make a note of that, because you will not receive another notification.
Okay.
So can I ask you
it
a
will be-
question?
No,
It-
let's continue. Thank you.
If you have questions, you could contact the town,
Okay.
but yeah, we could
can
not,
give you
we
my
could
card
not
if
discuss
you'd like.
without them present.
I'd like your card, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
Make a motion to continue
Continue.
case 18-11 to January 28th, 2019 at 6:30.
I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second, please.
Any discussion?
My only issue with continuing that, by looking at the material I received so far, that's going to be, I think that's going to be kind of it's going to be a long night.
Was it 128, 19?
128.
That's it?
Yeah, it's going to be a long night. I think that January meeting, I definitely think we should definitely mention the 45 minutes.
Yeah, you've got
Because
the
between-
first case up, and then we've just bumped this one,
Yep.
which have not heard any on yet. So I mean, the first case one, we had a lot going on, but the second one, due
Brand new.
process, we really got to talk and
Yep.
figure that out. And
I think, especially going forward with next month and then people getting
But
ready for spring,
these
the
these
45 minutes is
people,
going to be,
but these people have just left the building under the assumption
Right.
of the 28th.
And that's
right, that's why the 45 minutes, I
So
think.
it would be a discourtesy if we
Yeah, absolutely. I don't want to change the date because they already left. I don't want to push it to
could go
February
to
because they're already out the door.
45 minute if possible.
But I think on January meeting, I definitely think maybe let the applicants know, trying to stick to that
That
after
it
45
could.
mines, see where we're standing.
Also,
It might go quicker than we think, but just
Yeah.
look at the material on that one alone.
yeah, and again, I don't know when you received it. I received it Friday, so really have not had time to process it yet. So.
That's my only discussion on that.
Any other discussion?
Nope, I would say move the vote.
All in favor of continuing till January 28th?
Aye.
Aye.
And myself, I'm in favor. Any internal
Any
business?
word on planning board? Remember the things that they wanted to propose changes on?
With the slope?
Yes, they decided to go back to a special exception and keep it with the zoning board.
Okay, good, because I do think that things that we brought up, that it's to have the separation of the two and to not put the two in play against one another.
Well, another point, one of the reasons they felt that it was, would go in the, would be beneficial to have it under the planning board as a conditional use permit would be that it would be like one-stop shopping.
Right.
And then Susan mentioned, of course, she is typically here listening to these applications. She mentioned a recent case where you had a wetlands overlay district as well as a conservation overlay district.
Right.
So she said it isn't always necessarily one-stop shopping.
Right.
In that case, it had to come here, so why not keep it all here?
I really see that, what we do with the separation of the boards does is, checks and balances. Where you've got two different sets looking at it, and
Right.
that something that would occur here, all of the data from here can be brought forth to planning or whomever. So that, I mean, if it became too centralized, then so I think it's good to keep it the way it is.
And I'd also like to thank Fred Borman, a conservation member who
Oh, wonderful.
volunteered to come. I don't know if you know these folks, Pam Sanderson, Justin Miller, and Matt Fowler. Fred volunteered to come tonight. He was chosen by the Conservation Commission to speak on
So
their behalf.
someone will be back.
Should there be questions,
So
and
someone will
hopefully...
probably be back on the 28th.
Probably me.
It'll
Much
be,
appreciated.
Thank you for coming,
Yes,
Fred.
thank you.
it'll be more exciting than tonight, I promise.
Sorry to make you come all the way out for...
It's only 5 minutes.
Well, that's the one thing about, a town thing. It's Linda, did you have any other crap for us? Did you other stuff for us tonight? Lucy, do not quote me on this.
No.
All right.
Other than to wish everybody a wonderful
Merry
holiday
Christmas.
season, and
Another one
thank
down.
you for your years of service, and it's getting to
Been
be,
a couple of years now,
it's
huh?
beginning to put S on the end of everybody's, not just a year.
Yeah.
Going into years.
New fish.
I already hit the year.
You hit
you
the
really?
year? Ooh.
Officially was
We should have had a
October.
party.
My first meeting was November. Yeah.
That
So
went
you're in your
fast.
second year.
I'm in my second year, correct? Yeah.
And we're going into, I'm going into third, you're going into fifth, sixth.
Well,
I don't feel like that.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I
It
feel like
has.
I'm fresh fish.
I can't believe
we
I'm
can look
writing
it up.
2019.
God.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe 6 years.
So, would you
I checked the
please
house 4 years ago.
email Brenda and tell her she missed the meeting of
Of
the
the year.
century? I mean, and yeah, literally, I mean, of all the meetings to miss,
I make a motion to adjourn.
Second?
Any questions? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
aye.
Aye.